After not seeing my dog in 5 months, I Skyped with him last night. My mom sent me this after we disconnected. Remember that Indian man who traveled more than 4,000 miles from India to Sweden on a bicycle to marry the love of his life. The average 4-year-old child asks between 300 and 400 questions a day. An Ukrainian engineer has designed an airplane with a detachable cabin. In the event of an emergency, the cabin breaks off, deploys parachutes, and floats passengers safely to the sea or ground. In 1965, seeds that were dated to 2000 years old were discovered in an ancient jar in Israel. The seeds were kept in storage for 40 years, and after they were planted, a tree that had been extinct for over 1,800 years sprouted. The world's quietest room is -9 decibels, quiet enough to hear your blood flowing. It is so quiet that the longest anybody has been able to bear it is 45 minutes. Henry Ford was the first industrial giant to give his workers both Saturday and Sunday off in hope that it would encourage more leisure use of automobiles and thus popularizing the idea of the weekend. Rare hybrid flower called a tiger-striped rose. Daydreamers are better at solving complex problems. Do you have a headache or a migraine? Submerge your feet and hands in hot or warm water and put a bag of frozen peas at the base of your scalp. The heat on your extremities pulls the blood from your head, relieving the tension in your head. Popcorn has more antioxidants than fruits and vegetables. Human body is originally programmed for 2 4-hour sleep cycles. That is why we often wake up in the middle of night and unable to sleep. When you don't have a camera timer but you want to take a full family picture. Researchers estimate that 2/3 of humans have no idea what they are good at or what their strengths are. Chadwick, the discoverer of the neutron, was a student of Rutherford, discoverer of the proton, who was the student of Thomson, the discoverer of the electron. Studies suggest that too much homework causes depression and does not improve student grades. Pareidolia is a mental phenomenon that allows us to see faces and other objects in completely unrelated settings. There is a fruit by the name of black sapot or chocolate pudding fruit which tastes like chocolate pudding and is actually low fat and has about 4 times as much vitamin C as an orange. The scene in Spider-Man where Peter Parker catches Mary Jane's tray in the school cafeteria does not have any CGI. The whole thing was actually done by Tobey Maguire himself. It took him 156 takes to get it perfectly.